Good morning. Can you hear me well, or is it too loud? Oh, good. It's okay? So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Business Agility Bulgaria 2025 here in Hall, where we will dive into more inspiring stories, but mostly practical solutions, as the name and motto of of this year's conference is, and ready to apply solutions, which you can grab and just apply tomorrow or on Monday. Okay, on Monday, let's do Monday. Good. So my name is Theodora. I am business consultant with the focus of change management, and I am also an edtech startup founder. Today with me in the room will be Donka Tudorova, who is an UX designer and Agile practitioner. We together are going to guide you through the stories, through the insights, and moderate this room. So, perfect. We have more people joining us. Just for the sake of everyone's comfortability and experience, we will have the door for coming in and going out just over there, so that the speakers and everyone who is watching and listening are not disturbed. Otherwise, it's up to you how you split every of the sessions you want to visit. So that's it for the intro. And now let's step in right into the first speaker, because you are coming from a very inspiring, very amazing keynote, at least for the few sentences that I managed to catch there. Now we are stepping into the first session of Hall. And I have quite a challenge, because the speaker that is coming up next especially asked me to not tell her name and to not tell her topic. So I have quite a challenge here, but what I can tell you about her is that she believes that agility is not only for development teams. She knows that it is very important for sales as well. And why? Is because she herself has lots of experience on both ends, and she made it to her passion and mission right now to spread this knowledge about practical solutions and insights to more people also in sales. So welcome our first speaker of the day.
Hello, everyone. Okay, this amazing vacuum cleaner has 15,000 RPM suction power. It also goes with 8 different attachments, and it's whisper quiet. Just listen. Anyone interested buying it? It can suck all kinds of hair of different kind of fiber in your home. Any hands? Who's buying the amazing vacuum cleaner I just offered you?
How much does it cost?
Does it really matter? It's fantastic. Let's talk about that later. So the reason I'm over here offering this amazing vacuum cleaner, not no one is really interested in Agile conference, let's put it aside, is because this is something that we're doing to our customers every day. Thank you. We go into a room with people and we're not interested what exactly they need or anything. We just start pitching. We're pitching our products. Okay? I can talk without it. You can hear me still, but yet. Okay, so my name is Slaveya, and the reason I've ambushed you into this, let's see. I'm Slaveya Petrova. Hi. I'm Slaveya Petrova, and why I ambushed you with this vacuum cleaner pitch, as I already said, is because we just go somewhere and we're not interested in our clients. Something that we should be. We should be every day. And another thing is I was very soon on a training. And on that training, we were different kind of people, product management and sales as well. And one of the colleagues said, I know why product and sales hate each other. And damn, I'm direct person, but let me tell you, I'm not saying that out loud in front of many people, although sometimes I'm thinking that. But do we really hate each other is the question we're asking today. We don't really hate each other, but we are trained on every sales training to actually go, make the pitch and sell, close the deal. Whatever it has to do, promises. Don't even give any opportunity to the client to say something because they might disagree with you. And why traditional sales fail is because, as I already said a couple of times, we're pitching before we're solving anyone's problems. And we are focusing on our own targets instead of focusing on our clients. We're selling without knowing our customers' world. And our customers have different problems, unfortunately. So, what we do in Agile, how we are actually flexible, is by being flexible while we are hearing something during our meeting. But to hear something, you first need to give the word to someone else. And another thing is that we usually go with fantastic demos, great slides. We have our scripts and we just go over it without being adaptive at all. And another story, just not focusing on sales only because we're all that way, is some time back, I was on a smaller company and one of the developers told me everything is possible. Sometimes some things just take more time. Back in the day, I absolutely loved that because it was really something that I wanted to hear. The problem is, however, that if we go and promise everybody everything possible, sometimes some of the things are actually not. And what does possible really cost? It depends on the company, obviously, but it's budget explosion. If some resource is taken, either this is some sort of software, if it's time, if it's people, it's explosion because one day a small feature request may actually take 6 to 8 months to be developed. A whole engineering project. Lost trust. And when I say lost trust, imagine someone is giving you a call and is telling you this feature, this product can solve all your problems. You would be happy to hear that, but how realistic is this? Just as a quick question to you, how many of you any time in their life received a call from a salesperson without any context? Can I see your hands? Okay, fantastic. You loved it, didn't you? Okay. So, when our customers lose trust in us, how are we going to sell after? We probably won't. It will take time for development, time for getting back the trust that we lost, and in general, losing our reputation. Delayed delivery is probably one of the main reasons this trust is lost as well. And burnout teams. I don't know how many of you are over here in product companies or service companies? Okay. Okay. Okay, fantastic. So you know that when delivery is coming, service, product, doesn't matter, feature, it's insane. It's insane because you have an end date, a deadline, and your manager is on your head. Come on, finish it. Because all of us have our managers. And moving to management. So we went through sales, through product, and now we are moving to management. Yet another training I attended. It was a management training and a couple of colleagues had to volunteer for a role play. One of them was the sales representative and the other one was the client. The sales representative starts the call. Let's call her Betty. Hi, George. It's Betty from Feature Company. How are you doing? And George, as a nice client, said, hi, Betty, I'm just reviewing my budget and I'm considering investing in Feature Company. And this was great. The doors are wide open, and now Betty had to just ask some questions. But this is not what she actually did. What she did is think, okay, now is the time to sell feature 5. Because internally the company had this strategy, sell as many feature 5s to as many clients as possible by the end of the year. So she didn't ask George what he needed, what are his problems, whatsoever. She focused on her target and her company's target. She didn't understand George's problems and what he trying to improve, but rather just this feature 5 will solve all your problems and it's going to make your life fantastic. But why now? Are you trying to invest in, do you want to invest in feature company? Nothing, absolutely nothing. This is what happened. The thing is that we already know how to solve this problem. We're just not applying it to sales, we're only applying it to development. We have those, I've just stopped on those Agile principles for customer collaboration. Instead of just going into a room trying to make a pitch and sell your product, let's listen. We can co-create solutions instead of just trying to solve our own problems. Respond to change. Yet again, if we go into the room with our clients and try to sell just whatever, we're not responding to change. We're not responding at all. Working software, early value demos mockups. If someone comes to you, instead of giving you a call on the phone trying to sell you a vacuum cleaner, if they invite you to understand your problems, they might as well actually offer you something that will be in benefit of you. And in individuals in interaction, ask, listen, and adapt. We need to be more adaptive, not only in product, because product, when I say, I mean development teams as well. Development teams are used to this. They don't build a whole product and then just pass it to the users and hope that it will happen. They iterate. First, we make something small, understand the problem, iterate, make some changes, and we do that over and over again until we actually solve the customer's problem. So, it's just movement from what we're used to. And of course, salespeople have their targets, quotas, pressure to perform. And this is normal. But if you sell something today, would you be able to sell it tomorrow as well? If your reputation is now down. So ask more questions. Be interested on what the client, the customer, the user is facing, what are their pain points and problems. And pitch less, as I said. It's lovely to pitch ideas and features because it's easy, it's there. And solve before you sell. We can't sell everything. We might be able to sell it today, but not tomorrow. We need to offer people the opportunity to actually give us the information we need to solve their problem. So, as I'm building now my own company, as I already said, I just love pitch. It's so easy to get into a pitch mode. And Experience School, okay, hold on. Experience School is, as I said, my own adventure. And when I started, because I have it in my head already, I was pitching features, portfolios, small videos. Then we have building skills, hands-on and so on, and people were just looking at me like that. Not understanding what the hell I'm talking about. But when you start asking the right questions, and I've been there, trust me, and this is the reason I'm building this. When you start asking your users, what's the problem that you're facing? Why can't you find a job? What's stopping you? They start talking about their actual issues. And they are, I don't have experience. When hiring managers see my empty CV, they have no idea what I can do. And as I said, I've been there. I'm a career changer. And when I was trying to get into where I am now, it was really hard to get traction. There were a sea of information that I just had to deal with in the beginning. And that's not easy for anyone, no matter where they are in their career life. So before, I've pressed it like 7 times, but anyway, I want to make a giveaway for our Experience School journey. The idea behind this is if you post in Instagram or in LinkedIn, a post and tag Experience School and Business Agility, Bulgaria, you'll be able to win one of the 2 prizes. The first one is a normal conversation with me that I'm not on a mic and not stressing. So, and the second one is a dinner with 5 business professionals, which includes, of course, entrepreneurs, the different management, and all kinds of background for those people. So, getting back to the point, which is product and sales are actually one team. And the way we can solve this, the problem with pitching and not being interested, is maybe product, but not only product, sales as well, sales needs to involve product early. When I say early, usually sales and customer success management are taking the whole life cycle of the customer's problem solving, let's say it that way. Instead of that, if sales involves product management and team into the meetings and product actually hears the problem of this customer, they can take proper actions and iterate. They can understand their problem and not hear it or see it written in an email 3 to 4 weeks later with half the information in it. And of course, product joins pre-sales discovery. Because let me tell you that we, as a product manager currently, when I join such meeting, I'm thinking like, what is sales doing? What is sales doing? They're promising things that are probably not feasible. But we need to be aligned because, as I said, we are one team. Share understanding, and this, of course, leads to better deals. Because if we approach our customers with understanding and with their real life problems, instead of just pitching, we usually keep that customer and we're being then referred to other customers. This is building a connection with your user instead of just selling stuff. So, if we're building in collaboration, why not sell that way? Product team and sales team are one team. So let's stop pitching and let's start solving. I have a few minutes, so if anyone has any questions, I'm open to answering them.
My question was there a situation in which you personally were in a sales process or a meeting and the meeting went terribly well? And what were the learnings for you from this kind of, yes, terribly well, you messed it up really badly?
I'm not going to say my team did something. Okay, terribly. In my current position, just give me a sec. Okay, so maybe last year, the promise was to management, but does it really matter? It was a mess. So we've promised the management that we will deliver some migration by tomorrow, let's say. And 6 months later, I'm not joking. I'm really not joking, unfortunately. And okay, not 6 months, but 3 months later, we realized that half of it, like the migration, we didn't do because the requirements weren't very clear, really. So how we dealt with that? With panic, lots and lots of panic. And that's exactly the point of the burning out teams, because it was insane. I like literally remembering it. I mean, yeah, we managed to do it on time still, but it was so stressful. We shouldn't promise things that we don't know are possible. Trust me. It doesn't matter if it's management or customers. We need to manage expectations. If you're not 100% sure, and that's the reason product and sales need to work together, especially in front of the customer, the disappointment and finger pointing is awful. Yeah. Okay, so if it's a known customers, how do we offer something new from the product that we're offering in general? It depends what problem this feature or addition, enhancement, it doesn't matter, actually offers. Like, is this something that can solve their problem? Usually, if you already know what kind of problem that solves, you can ask the customer if they do have it. And if you're offering something to this customer, you don't produce all kinds of different things that are completely non-related, let's say. So if you decided to create that feature product, you probably already know that most of your customers need it somehow. If they don't need it, why create it in the first place? Maybe the focus should be on what they actually need. So that's how I would approach. I would ask if my customer has the problem that this feature or product solves.